New unemployment claims in the state have dropped to just over 1,200. Claims have reached historic highs because of the pandemic, including more than 8,000 in early April. To learn more about the unemployment numbers in South Dakota and neighboring states, check out this KELOLAND.com original on our website right now. Well, even with restrictions eased and restaurants back open, the customer base at many places has yet to return. Earlier this week, the Royal Fork Buffet announced it would be closing its doors for good, all due to the impact of COVID-19. The news has once again filled the restaurant with a long history in Sioux Falls, with some customers who hope to help save it. We have the details in tonight's Your Money Matters. From Pier 1 to Gordman's and now the Royal Fork, the coronavirus pandemic has taken a big toll on some major businesses on the south side of the Empire Mall.
It's the last thing we wanted to do. Nobody saw this. At the end of February, we were on track for a banner year, and the virus hit and the world has changed.
It scared away some of the Royal Fork's usually loyal customers.
Very slow. You know, people are just scared. And they're not moving, and they're trying to do the right thing, and you know, you can understand that.
I was concerned, and I invited some people to come with me because we've always brought guests over the years, and they were very reluctant, so I just came by myself.
General Manager Dana Land says traffic has been down roughly 50% since they reopened in May.
Dana, good to see you.
Hang in there.
Appreciate it.
All right.
You need to stay open.
We're trying.
I know, so are we. We're here because we're trying to keep you open.
Thank you.
Since announcing their closure Monday, business has taken a dramatic turn.
An hour and a half later, the restaurant was full with a line of people waiting to get in. We actually fed more people on Tuesday than we did last Friday, Saturday, and Sunday combined.
My son-in-law is coming down from Dickinson, North Dakota, Saturday, so he can eat here one last time.
For people like Joel Green, the Royal Fork is more than just a restaurant.
I told him when Jana was in kindergarten and she wrote her bio about her grandpa, she said, Poppy was born in the Royal Fork.
It's a place filled with decades of memories.
And when my wife was alive, she passed away 3 years ago. Once she started eating here, she would never eat in any other location in this city.
It wasn't only the food bringing the Green family back 2 to 5 times a week, but the relationship they have with the longtime staff.
They all knew her by her first name. I've known Mr. Lands for 30 years now. And when you have that special touch that you feel like you're part of the Royal Fork family.
You know, we're in the food business, but it's been a people business.
A business that's touched countless customers.
One of our head cooks has been here since we opened in '93. There's probably a dozen or 15 that are around the 10-year mark, you know, and then there's always a cycle of teenagers that are going through.
And thousands of employees over the decades.
You know, we've had an outpouring of the people that used to work here and, you know, the parents of employees, the parents of current employees. There's so many of them that are playing such a huge role in our community today. And their outpouring and their comments and wishes and show of support, it's been incredible.
We pray to the angels that there's some opening somewhere down the road, somehow, that it can be resurrected.
Now customers like Joel are doing everything they can to help the Royal Fork find a way forward.
Some of the guests that have eaten in the restaurant have been in contact with legislatures and governors and congresspeople, senators, and there's been a huge outpouring from the community. We're praying for an angel.
That angel could come in the form of new federal help. So far, the Royal Fork has heavily relied on the Paycheck Protection Program to keep its doors open.
The PPE runs out in July. You know, not knowing what the futures are, difficult decisions.
As of right now, the Royal Fork plans to have its last day on Saturday, August 2nd. But if Congress passes new federal aid program like the PPP, Land says their plans to permanently close may end up changing.